My name is Ashley Russell Taylor, and I'm the Community Emergency Management Coordinator for Six Nations. My word that immediately comes to mind when I think of our community's response to COVID-19 is together. The community has come together in a whole, in a way that I've never witnessed before. As a result, we've stopped COVID-19 from making a foothold in our community and amongst our people. Yahweh. And next, we're going to have Candace give thanks.
Yahweh, thank you, Ashley. Scano Six Nations. My name is Candace Lee Lickers. I'm the Communication Officer for Six Nations of the Grand River, and I'm also the Emergency Information Officer for the Emergency Control Group here in the community. And I just wanted to say to the community, thank you, Yahweh, from the bottom of my heart for becoming so unified in our response against this COVID-19 pandemic. And with that, my word is unity. Now, Six Nations, let's keep up, let's keep it up, let's keep protecting our people. And with that, I'd like to pass it over to my colleague, Anne.
Scano Sogwego. My name is Anne Noyes, and I'm the Special Education Advisor for our Six Nations schools. I am so pleased to see our community coming together, working together, taking care of one another. I work with a wonderful group of people that are always constantly looking for things to support our people, to keep safe, to keep healthy, to stay apart, to stay happy. My word is Ganakwashra, that caring, loving attitude that we have for one another. And I'd like to pass it over to my colleague, Beverly.
Hi, I'm Beverly Pether, I'm Director of Human Resources, and I'd like to thank the community so much for all your support in following the health protocols to protect the health and safety of this community. We should be so proud of what we've accomplished and what we continue to do. So my word is support. I'd like to pass it to Natasha now.
Hello everybody, my name is Natasha Slezak and I'm the Six Nations Crisis Coordinator. I would like to say Noway to the entire community for all of your hard work and your patience during this pandemic. My word that I have chosen today is compassion. I would like to now turn it over to my colleague, Lori.
I am Lori Davis-Hill. I'm the Director of Six Nations Health Services, and I have been the Incident Command for our COVID-19 response since February of this year. Nyawa Seguego for responding so positively to all of our recommendations for coping with our COVID-19 response. Our community's willingness to do what is necessary shows our strength and resilience as individuals, families, community members, and a nation. My word, if I can make it show up, is, almost there. No, strength. Nyawa. And I'm turning it over to Nicole.
So my name is Nicole Bilodeau. I'm the Senior Health Promoter and Recovery Lead for the pandemic response. And my word is Skatnigorda, which means one mind. So I'm thankful for the community for coming together and demonstrating that we can all work together using one mind. Yawa. And now I'll pass it off to Darren.
Good afternoon, community. I'm Darrin Jamieson. I'm the Senior Administrative Officer for Six Nations of the Grand River Elected Council. And I just wanted to also extend my gratitude, my many Nyawagoas to the community for really being there and demonstrating our Haudenosaunee values, sharing and caring for one another, and really taking to heart the advice and the important work that our health providers, our frontline workers, all of us have provided the guidance. And I just really want to commend not only the community, but the great work of this team. So my word used to be Lori's word, is resilience. Resilient. I think that's the word that comes to mind when I think about just our people through, not in response to the pandemic certainly, but throughout history. We've always been resilient. So I just wanted to again express my many thanks and Nyawagoa to everyone in the community for your continued perseverance and resilience. So thanks again, and we'll pass it over to my colleague, Darren with an E.
Nyawagoa to the Six Nations community for doing what you're doing right now in this tragic time that we're living in. So we're all in this together and we will persevere through it. So my word is, I think it's kind of fitting for the line of work that I do, is protect protection. So making sure that we all protect one another through this, protecting our elders. And I see it as we're all doing a great job, and we need to continue that until this is over with. We will get through it. And again, thank you to the Six Nations community. So I will turn it over to Arliss.
Good day, everyone. My name is Arliss Skye, Director of Social Services at Six Nations. I'd like to say as well now to the community, once again, our resilience shines through, promoting personal assets and family values to protect our people. And once again, our resilience is showing through, and so that's my word, is resilience. And we bounce back. We continue to bounce and continue on. So thanks, community, and I would like to pass now over to Nathan.
Thanks, Arliss, and good afternoon, community. I have two would like to say Nyawagoa to the entire community, and the word I chose, if you can see it, is safety. And I'd just like to extend a heartfelt Nyawagoa to the entire community for putting the safety of others, your loved ones, your children, your elders, first and foremost above your own personal ambitions. And say Nyawagoa to everybody who has adhered to the guidelines put forward, and a huge Nyawagoa back to the ECG for their continued work, support, and the sacrifices that they make on a daily basis. Nyawagoa, and with that, I'd like to pass it over to my colleague, David.
My name is David Skye. I'm the acting manager for paramedic service. I'd like to say meow to the community for all that they've done so far to help us through this pandemic. And my word is cooperation. How our numerous departments have come together and cooperated in new ways that weren't done before, that I haven't seen. And I'm really thankful for that, and that we're able to do that. So many of us, everybody, and I hand this over to Mike.
Hey, everybody. My name is Michael Montour. I'm Director of Public Works for Six Nations of the Grand River. When I think about our response, and the one word that can sum it up is family. So to me, in my upbringing, family means everything. And, looking at the protection measures that are in place and respecting all that protects my family and everybody's family here. And not only that, but the people you work with also become family as we get through these times. So the more cooperation, as David had mentioned, that we get from the community, the more time we get with our families on behalf of paramedics, fire, everybody. So one thing that people don't see is that when there's cases or anything that happens with COVID, there's a flurry of activity behind the scenes, whether it's Thanksgiving Day, whatever it is, holidays, weekends, they don't exist anymore for us. So the more compliance we get, the more time we get with our family. So I really appreciate that, and on behalf of myself and my own family, and I'd like to pass it over to Dereck.
Thanks, Mike. I'd have to agree with Mike. Word that came to my mind when we talked about going through the pandemic the way we are is family. So that was my choice for one word that comes to my mind. That's just for everybody pulling together, helping each other out. The community as a whole really coming together as one big family, helping everyone and doing their part by following the public health guidelines and recommendations to help stop the spread of COVID, and for keeping both yours and my family safe. I'm going to turn it over to a colleague, Josh.
Thanks, Dereck. I'm Josh Jamieson. I'm the Deputy Chief at Six Nations Paramedic Services. And the word I thought was proactive. I thought our response as an emergency control group and as a community is being very proactive in dealing with COVID-19 response. And I'd like to turn it over to Theresa.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm Theresa Crerar. I'm the new Health and Safety Manager here. One of the things of being new is I've been visiting pretty much everywhere, and I really appreciate all the hard work that everybody's done to put in really good protocols to protect each other and to work for your community. And one of the things my word is, because one of the things I've observed, I don't know if you can see it, is kindness. Everybody is working together, and everybody is also so kind with their time and really concerned about each other. And I'd like to pass it over to Crystal.
My name is Crystal Farmer. I'm with the Six Nations. Fire and Emergency Services, and I'm the Assistant Chief here. My word today is care. I would just like to thank Six Nations community for caring during this pandemic times. Everyone's been doing a great job. Nyawe.
Nyawe to the Six Nations community for everything that you have done so far. 2021 will be a better new year. All the best from the Emergency Control Group.